WRMN is our connection to the local community. In fact, recently we hosted a fundraiser for a longtime listener, Gene Wheeler, and first shift listener George Rollinson says it turned out perfectly.
Perfection is a moving target. You try to hit that bullseye and you zone in on it. It moves a little to the left, then it moves a little to the right. I don't know. I'd say we hit a bullseye. I don't know how that could have been any better.
Working together to make Elgin better. We are WRMN AM 1410, serving the local community since 1949. Dine out with family and friends at Nick's Pizza in Elgin or Crystal Lake. Nick serves up award-winning thin crust and Chicago-style pizza. Eat in or carry out. In addition to Nick's fabulous pizza, let Nick's cater your events with pizza, pasta, Italian beef, and other delicious offerings. Their big banquet rooms can accommodate all your event needs. So, for great pizza in a Northwoods, cabin-style atmosphere, bring family and friends to Nick's. Visit nickspizzapub.com.
Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
As grocery prices rise, take your family out to any of the Tommy's Red Hots location for great food at unbelievably low prices. There's 6 locations to serve you for both dine-in or carry-out. Tommy's has a diverse, delicious menu for you and your family, with crispy pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and their famous hot dogs, plus so much more. Don't forget their scrumptious sides like mac and cheese bites. To see their menu and locations, visit Tommy'sRedHots.com today.
WRMN says thank you to all of our local veterans, like Jerry Christofferson of True Patriots Care.
We had the 1,700 flags up across from the wall. That's how many POWs and MIAs from Vietnam are still missing. Plus, we do veterans and first responders funerals.
Yeah.
And so if you ever drive by a funeral home or a church or a cemetery and you see the flags, you know a soldier died today.
Go to TruePatriotsCare.com for more information. And veterans, thank you for your service to our country.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast to Coast right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this live broadcast here of WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, home of your radio shopping show. Feel free to listen in. We have started a new stream right now. It's about going to be roughly half an hour or so until 12 o'clock. I'll just be talking here. Yours truly, this is Matt. You can call me Matt in the mornings if you are wanting to listen in on Saturdays live for Radio Shopping Show from 8 o'clock until 12. That is when I am as Matt in the mornings. And then throughout the rest of the week, the normal weekday, it is Midday Drive with Matt. Now, of course, we're still here in the morning time. Hopefully you have your cup of coffee. I already finished mine already completely, as per usual, on an early morning. But I thought that went very well. I had a great time producing that, too, with, of course, the help of Ben Boquist, who was out there with the cameras. I was behind the scenes making sure everything came in nice and smoothly. And I definitely played around a little bit with the OBS system here too, kind of switching cameras. So it might have not been exactly perfect, but at least enough to entertain and to see what was going on. Seeing what was going on with Dino and Mark on the fire truck. I also, of course, heard as well, it was Jose, downtown Jose. He was there too. I heard him. And then, of course, Larry and Leah sitting in at the corner of Douglas, right near Danny's on Douglas, seeing them as well. And, of course, also having those cameras up to also see what was going on also there too. So, again, happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. If you want to comment on YouTube, youtube.com at WRMN Radio, you can feel free to comment. Let us know your plans. Feel free to call into the phone here, 847-931-1410 for the last roughly 25 minutes or so that we're going to be live here with me. Feel free to call in. Let me know your plans. Are you going to be having a fun barbecue? Are you going to a big, cool, spectacular party, or are you just sitting home and relaxing? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know if you give me a call here. We've got people coming on down here in front of the station, walking by, waving at us. Very nice. I got some people waving beforehand here when I was doing some of the producing. I hope everyone's having a good day. Thankfully, it did not really rain that bad. There was a little bit of a drizzle that did happen, but nothing too over the top to where everyone was soaking wet. Just a little bit of a drizzle that came in through here. And we are seeing still a little bit overcast. And I do believe in terms of temperature-wise for the weather, it does look like I think we do get a chance of rain. The chance of rain and showers happening into tonight. So if I pull up my screen here, if I'm able to share it with you so I can, so that I can share with you the actual screen. And oh, and I still have some of the music playing. It was playing very, very quietly in the background there. But if I can share my screen with you here so that you'll be able to see exactly what's going on. Let me just make sure I do that so that I can show you the weather. That way you know the prediction for the weather here if you haven't already looked. If you already looked, of course, that is great. Let me go in and share my screen with you here real quick so that I can show you what the temperatures are. There we go. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be able to see here that we do get a chance of rain. Showers not happening right now, partly cloudy. Those showers are going to be happening more so into very early morning on Friday. Right now, at the 11 o'clock hour, we're at mostly cloudy skies, which is what we're seeing outside currently right now. Partly cloudy as we get into the afternoon and evening. We are going to start to see, with it being partly cloudy versus mostly cloudy, that means that we should start to clear up a little bit as we get in through the rest here. The rest of the day. Then into the very late night, 2 a.m. in the morning, technically Friday, is when we're going to be getting that chance of showers rolling in through here. We do get a low of 67 degrees tonight, so it's not going to be super warm outside. Might even have a chance to open your windows. That is, if it doesn't rain too bad. It does say rain only for a little bit here and then back to partly cloudy. And then it arrives into Friday for tomorrow. We do see a high of only 77 is what's going to be expected for tomorrow. So not too warm outside as well. Low of 62 for Friday night. It is supposed to be partly cloudy throughout most of the day here. And then into Saturday, as we get into the weekend here, we're going to be seeing a high of 80 and a low of 63 degrees. That is for coming up this Saturday as we get into the weekend. It is supposed to be only partly cloudy / also mostly sunny outside for Saturday. So that's going to be really nice as well. I'm seeing lots of really cute dogs outside here too. People walking their little dogs. We also have here for Sunday, scattered showers going to be happening more likely within the later into the night for Sunday. Chance of showers also going through as we get into the afternoon time here as well. Everyone's starting to arrive back in studio here, back into WRMN. Again, we do hope that you did enjoy the live stream. We hope you enjoyed it. We are going to also be uploading a full HD version of it, so you'll be able to also view that as well. Also, coming up next week here, I wanted to get a little sneak peek here. Showers coming in through on Monday. Looks like predicted for pretty much most of the day on Monday. So enjoy the weather while you can here. It does look like into Monday next week, we are going to be seeing showers predicted for pretty much the whole day for Monday. We see for Tuesday here, scattered thunderstorms, partly cloudy, mostly sunny, and then clear. So it does start to clear a little bit as we get into Tuesday afternoon and evening, then back again to isolated thunderstorms and showers into the earlier morning. Oh, wait, right? Let me double check here. No, pretty much clear, partly cloudy. And then into the afternoon, we start to see a little bit more chance of isolated thunderstorms. So you can see that change there from 5 p.m. on Wednesday to 8 p.m. for the Elgin area on the screen here. If you're watching on YouTube, that it'll kind of go in and out predicted wise. So we'll just have to wait and see. And then it does say predicted here for next Thursday. That is a high of 81, low of 62. It is supposed to be mostly sunny throughout the whole day. We have here the 4th of July, of course, also known as Independence Day, or also 4th of July, of course. It's been a federal holiday in the United States since 1941 here. This is brought to you by History.com, the history of Independence Day here. But the tradition of Independence Day celebrations go back to the 18th century and the American Revolution. On July 2nd, 1776, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence, and 2 days later, delegates from the 13 colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence, a historical document there that it was drafted by Thomas Jefferson. Also notes here, too, from 1776 to the present day, 4th of July has been celebrated as the birth of American independence with festivities ranging from fireworks as well as here, too, also parades. Some other things here, too, concerts and more casual family gatherings as well as barbecues. And, of course, 4th of July is today. It's Happy 4th of July Day today. So feel free to be a part of the conversation if you are interested. Feel free, of course, to be a part of the conversation here on WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, home of your radio shopping show. We still have our special online deal going on right now online on our website. That is WRMN1410.com. So if you go to our main webpage here, you'll be able to see under Radio Shopping Show, taking you to that main Radio Shopping Show website side of things. Go to Daily Deals and New Businesses. We still have for Wednesday posted. It is still applicable for today, with it being Happy Independence Day posted a little bit earlier from yesterday. And again, use the promo code INDEPENDENCE. You'll be able to take an extra 25% off the already marked down price from your order. So that's really good. If you are interested in still shopping online, there is a minimum of a $10 order in order to use that promo code. Feel free to go online right now, WRMN1410.com. Go online, check out what we have available in stock. If you go under shop now, you'll be able to view that section there. Go under and see what everything that we have to offer now. In order to actually see if we have products available in stock, you would have to actually physically go and hover over and click on the specified item in order to do that. And then you'll see if it's in stock. It'll have that check mark and then blue check mark, green check mark, Matt. And if it doesn't, it'll have a red X in it and it'll say out of stock. So that's when you'll know exactly whether or not something is in stock. So again, throwing that information out there so that you know exactly what to expect. We still have that special steal of a deal going on today. If you are interested, again, please feel free to visit our website, WRMN1410.com is that website to go to. Now, go into a little more detail on the history here. When the initial battles in the Revolutionary War broke out in April of 1775, few colonists desired complete independence from Great Britain, and those who did were considered radical. By the middle of the following year, and again, all the information I'm reading right now is provided to you by History.com, many more colonists had come to favor independence thanks to growing hostility against Britain and the spread of revolutionary sentiments, such as those expressed by the best-selling pamphlet Common Sense, which was published by Thomas Paine in the early year of 1776. Also listed here as well, talking a little bit about, it says here on June 7th, when the Continental Congress met at the Pennsylvania State House, later Independence Hall in Philadelphia, the Virginia delegate Richard Henry Lee introduced a motion calling for the colony's independence. Amid heated debate, Congress postponed the vote on Lee's resolution, but appointed a 5-man committee, including Thomas Jefferson of Virginia, John Adams of Massachusetts, Roger Sherman of Connecticut, Benjamin Franklin of Pennsylvania, and Robert R. Livingston of New York. Now, this is put together again, all together to draft a formal statement justifying the break with Great Britain. There again is in more detail here as well. On July 2nd, the Continental Congress voted in favor of Lee's resolution for independence in a near unanimous vote. The New York delegation abstained, but later voted affirmatively. On that day, John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail on July 2nd. He says here, quote, "will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival," end quote. And the celebration should include here, quote, "pomp and parade, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of this continent to the other," is what he wrote here. So it's really cool to dive in and see the history here of 4th of July. Now, of course, there's also a little information, too, on some early 4th of July celebrations and traditions. Festivities included concerts, bonfires, parades, and the firing of cannons and muskets, usually accompanied by the first public readings of the Declaration of Independence, beginning immediately after its adoption. Philadelphia held the first annual commemoration of independence on July 4th of 1777, while Congress was still occupied with the ongoing war. Later here it writes, George Washington issued double rations of rum to all his soldiers to mark the anniversary of independence in 1778. And in 1781, several months before the key American victory at the Battle of Yorktown, Massachusetts became the first state to make 4th of July an official state holiday, too. 4th of July fireworks here, writing a little bit about this on History.com. They write here that the first fireworks were used as early as 200 BC. The tradition of setting off fireworks on the 4th of July began in Philadelphia on July 4th of 1777 during the first organized celebration of Independence Day. Ships' cannons fired a 13-gun salute in honor of the 13 colonies. The Pennsylvania Evening Post reported here, quote, "At night there was a grand exhibition of fireworks, which began and concluded with 13 rockets on the Commons, and the city was beautifully illuminated," end quote. And same that night, the Sons of Liberty set off fireworks over Boston Common. And then once we get into the tradition of patriotic celebration, it became even more widespread after the War of 1812, with the 4th of July becoming a federal holiday. That was in 1941. Or it says here, in 1870, the U.S. Congress made 4th of July a federal holiday. In 1941, the provision was expanded to grant a paid holiday to all federal employees. Of course, down here also there's listed a photo gallery, the Founding Fathers, so you can also take a look at that as well. You got George Washington's picture here, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, Monroe, Adams, John Quincy Adams, Jackson, and Van Buren. So those are the first 8 there. Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren. And then also Harrison, and then it leads into Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, and so on and so forth. Until today. So if you want to take a look at this and more, visit history.com/topics. That's where you're going to be able to find that information. Now, taking a look here, I want to go through and talk a little bit about what's happening with some 4th of July celebrations that you can attend. Of course, the easiest way to look it up, of course, just going online, checking out if you have a specified location, if your phone is linked to your location. If you type in 4th of July parade events or 4th of July events near me, it'll take you to links and suggestions that are within the area. Writing here, the Elgin commercial, let me see here what they're listed as. This is on X, formerly Twitter, and I don't have access to it because I don't have an account. Anywho, they write here, in observance of Independence Day, ECC. Okay, yeah, so ECC will be closed on July 4th. That's Elgin Community College. ECC will be closed, so they are closed today. Enjoy the day off with family, friends, and fireworks. St. Charles District 303 School District says in observance of Independence Day holiday, District 303 buildings and offices will be closed today as well as also tomorrow too. Have a safe and fun hashtag 4th of July celebration. They posted that on X 5 hours ago. City of St. Charles writes, Happy 4th of July. We want to see all of the fun/fireworks from your celebrations in downtown St. Charles tonight. Tag your photos/videos at City of St. Charles on X for a chance to be featured on the city's social media platforms. So you can also do that too. And of course, the Daily Herald writes here about the Elgin's annual 4th of July celebration featuring parades, which we just finished off here, live music, and pie eating contest as well. So this is posted onto the Daily Herald was posted by request. This was July 1st. And I do believe I did read a little bit about this already in the start of the week as well. It might have even been, I think I did, maybe. I could be wrong, but talking a little bit about that. Of course, there is going to be, they already had here, the good dog named Dolan was chosen the first official Supreme Chancellor of the Elgin Midwest 4th of July Pet Parade, which was earlier today, started at about 8:30. And that was via social media contest. They posted that in late June. Is when they did. This is a picture here up on the newspaper article Daily Herald from 2017 with the fire truck. And of course, we had Dino and Mark up on the fire truck earlier today as well during the parade. I was able to switch cameras here. I was able to put it up on the screen. So if you watched the parade on YouTube, on WRMN Radio on YouTube, then you saw those screens both interchangeably there. You can also check out here coming up at 5 p.m. Festival Park. There's going to be live music, food trucks, and a beer garden. This is happening tonight at 5 p.m. Activities include old-time table games, a photo op where you can be featured in a Mount Rushmore replica, and the city's first pie eating contest. And we want to give a shout out to Paul's Family Restaurant for sponsoring that as well. If you are interested in checking out all their delicious meals, you can visit their website or in person, of course. Their website is paulsofelgin.com. Paul's of Elgin will be back for Restock Saturday, live 8 to 12 for radio shopping shows. So you don't want to miss out on that $10 certificate, which will be available for 6 live on Saturday for Restock. But check them out. They're at 1300 Lawrence Avenue in McLean and Elgin. That's Paul's Family Restaurant. They are sponsoring the first pie eating contest. So I think that that's going to be a really good event. And then the contest starts at about 8 o'clock. And then, of course, also here fireworks starting at about 9:20 p.m. and last for about 15 to 20 minutes with a live soundtrack by the headlining band. So should be a good time to enjoy. We do have a caller on hold here. Catherine commenting in on YouTube. Hey, Matt, history very important and relevant. Thank you. Of course, thank you for commenting in. We do have a commenter here. Caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hello there, caller. You're with WRMN.
Yes, 101220.
So we're not taking Shop Show calls at this moment. Shop Show has been moved to Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So live on Saturdays from 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you calling in. Thanks again. Bye-bye now. Yeah, so Radio Shopping Show, if you want to order for Shop Show, that is available online right now at WRMN1410.com. If you go under our Radio Shopping Show website, you'll be able to shop online. Use the promo code Independence, so that you'll be able to get that 25% off markdown price deal. That's still going on now until Friday. We have Restock Saturday, our official Reserve for Radio Shopping Show right now. That is 8 a.m. until 12 o'clock. I will be here in the studio broadcasting live. You can, of course, get those great steals of deals on our Restock Saturday. Redemption Center will be open also coming up this Saturday from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. also. We still have a little bit of time left here, roughly, I would say maybe 5 minutes or so before we go into the closing music and then the top of the hour news, and then some of our other broadcasts as well. Got some people walking down the street waving as well. We've had a lot of people coming down this way on Douglas. Let's see what else is happening too. We've got here, this is posted on the What's Happening in Elgin Facebook page. Be Unique Latin Kitchen wants to say happy 4th of July, so they want to say thank you. They say that they're going to be closed today. God bless all all your friends and family. Have a beautiful day. Stay safe and no drinking and driving. See all of you tomorrow on Friday. So that's Be Unique Latin Kitchen. They're closed today, but they're going to be open coming up tomorrow too. So if you want to try them out, interesting place. I've never been there before, but I had a customer not too long ago mention that it was a really good place to go to. This was also posted on What's Happening in Elgin. They are seeking veteran-owned businesses, posted about an hour ago. And the Veteran Business Connection, VBC, and the Naperville VFW Post 3873 are hosting their second veteran-owned business showcase fair. That is coming up Saturday, August 17th from 12 until 4 o'clock. The free event is open to the public and will be held at the Naperville VFW, 908 Jackson Avenue, Naperville. Their last event showcased over 30 veteran-owned businesses to the community, and they are looking for more. If you are a veteran business owner or know a veteran owner owned business, they want to feature them at their fair. So if you want to check out free tickets, you can go to ticketsource.us, and it is a link posted onto this Facebook post on What's Happening in Elgin. Click the link. It'll take you directly to where this, when this is, the entire showcase here open to the public, and there's still 50 plus tickets available right now too. So if you want to go online for that, that sounds like a good time. That was posted on What's Happening in Elgin. You can also take a look at other upcoming events here under the Upcoming Events tab at the right-hand side of the page when you go onto the What's Happening on Elgin website. The same applies for if you are Facebook page. The same applies for if you go to other Facebook pages as well. If you were in front of Danny's on Douglas to enjoy the parade, you might have seen us out there, Larry and Leah and Ben. Coming up tomorrow at Danny's on Douglas, it's Nick Olson Live. So that's tomorrow at 8 p.m. is when that is going to be happening. If you want to enjoy that fun event. Don't forget, Randall Oak Zoo is having their Brew at the Zoo event coming up here pretty soon. We've got this Sunday and Saturday also, Kane County Flea Market. I'm planning on going on Sunday. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going with my brother Ryan and my good friend Charlie. The three of us are going to have a great time going to the Kane County Flea Market. So that's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to check out more information, lots of different great information listed here up on these Facebook pages, the What's Happening Facebook pages. If you are interested in checking out other things coming up here, coming up at 12 p.m., it says 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, that's the Bartlett 4th of July Festival, yes. Okay, so that is the 4th of July Festival, and it's going on through till Sunday, July 7th. At the SW corner of Stearns and Bartlett Road, the premier 4-day festival features bands, fireworks, carnival with rides and games. So this is in Bartlett. It's at SW corner of Stearns and Bartlett Road. Coming up here, it is coming up pretty soon, actually. And then it's going on until 11 p.m. And even it says here, so it's 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. and it also goes on until Sunday too. So it sounds like a pretty cool festival. Games, food and beverages, bingo. It's going to be fun. You know it will. And they are going to be having their 4th of July parade held. This is for Bartlett, held Saturday, July 6th at 10 a.m. So that's when they're going to have it, is July 6th at 10 a.m. Coming up at 2 p.m., barbecue in the parking lot at Simmons Madison Funeral Home right here in Elgin at 305 Park Street. If you are interested in attending that, that's going to be coming up in a couple hours now. And it's a parking lot fun activity. They're going to be having they're going to be grilling up some delicious hamburgers and hot dogs along with chips and cookies. So if you want to go on out there and enjoy some good food, that's going to be coming up in just a couple of hours, in 2 hours really. Don't forget also the concert and fireworks is coming up tonight. This event takes place at 132 South Grove. That is, again, at the Festival Park. So hopefully you'll be able to make it out. I think it's going to be a fantastic time. And I hope everyone, just in general, has a wonderful rest of your 4th of July. Hopefully you are, of course, staying safe out there as well. And that you had a good time today. Even if you didn't, even if you weren't able to physically go to the parade, I hope you enjoyed our live broadcast and that you were able to at least see, at least see a little bit of it too, or if not all of it as well. And of course, there's lots of other broadcasts out there for other local parades that you can visit to as well. And again, check it out online. Online is the way to go nowadays when it comes to looking up all that information. This does wrap it up here for our WRMN live broadcast. Tune in tomorrow live again. We're going to be live here in studio again coming up tomorrow on Friday. And then don't forget also Saturday, I'm live in the studio 8 to 12 for Shop Show, 12 to 1 for producing Bill Pellerino's Four Corner Show. Tomorrow, of course, I'll be on for the midday drive from 3 to 6. Don't forget, of course, the other lineups that you can find on our website, WRMN1410.com. Live broadcast was sensational. Thank you, Catherine, for commenting in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.